Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I finally found it. Sometimes this summer I was looking for something else and I spotted this. This is my little wire to attach my ornaments. You know, it's like for floral arrangements. And last year I couldn't find it, but this year I found it and I remembered to put it away. So I'm excited. Okay, it's the start. Hi, Lashif. It's the start of the Christmas season. You know how nuts I go over Christmas. And every year it's getting more over the top than the previous year. And that's the intent this year, again, is to beat and go overboard even more so than last year. I am starting with the Radko tree, which I mentioned in the Thanksgiving takedown, that I usually do that tree last and remove it first because of the ornaments and the fragility. But this year I got something new. It's a new tree that a company sent me, so I want to set it up and review it. It's a tall, skinny tree and it's pre-lit, which is something that I really need. The tree that I usually use for this is a, yeah, I see you. Somebody wants to barely scratch. The tree that I usually use for the Radko ornament is it was a cheap tree. I think we paid like $99, something like 7 years ago for it at Target. And we may even have purchased it after Christmas. So it's a 4-foot tree and it's pretty wide. So where I put it, I put a picture right here from last year. Where I put it is not necessarily the best spot, but that's really the only spot where I can place it because of the wideness at the bottom. And you know, I have another tree, which is the big tree. So the goal this year is to have the ornaments on this tree, which is taller. I think it's a 6-foot and it's skinny. So it takes less real estate at the bottom. And then it will allow me to put more ornaments over the years. Eventually I will buy a rotating base so that the tree rotates and you can see all the ornaments. For those of you who are brand new, welcome. My husband buys me a Christopher Radko snowman ornament every single year, and he's done so for since before we got married. So it's been going on 23, 24 years. So I have quite a lot, and then some of the subscribers on this channel have sent me some, and I believe I purchased one on my own, which is the still my favorite actually. It's the Jolly Jelly Roll. It's the peppermint looking one. Okay, so let's open this. I'm going to set up the tree first and give you a fair review, and then I'm going to play with ornaments. And I'm sure you can see all the sunshine coming into the living room. It is a gorgeous fall day outside. Thanksgiving was 2 days ago. I tell you, this is the earliest I ever do Christmas decoration. I'm feeling festive. I'm happy this year. Much better than previous years. But anyway, oh, it says right here, don't use a cutter. Ed, my neighbor next door, is already starting on his outside Christmas decorations, and he started, according to him, because I just spoke to him, he started with his Christmas indoors yesterday. Okay, it's a pre-lighted tree. It comes in 3 parts. Oh, so excited. So here's the base. It's on rubber, so it won't scratch my floor. Good. Okay, so this, okay. So I gotta be careful because you see that? How this is moving like this? It doesn't lock. My big tree locks. The tree I had previous to that didn't lock. And what happened is that this was not secured properly. And when the cat, Vesper at the time, and the baby Beagle were playing and went under the tree, the whole thing went like this and the whole tree collapsed. That's how the tree broke years and years ago. I think it was the first year I was on YouTube. So here are the screws. So let's put the screws in first, and then they tighten the tree base in it too. Okay, so we're just gonna leave a little bit of space here for the base. Okay, comes with this. This is the top. Here's another piece. So I'm going to assume that this is the larger piece that goes at the bottom. Okay, and secure. Let me get a screwdriver so I can get those screws more in. Nope. Yeah, I don't like that. This is stripped and I can't get in. It won't go in. All right. Let's open this. All right, and you're supposed to open these like this. I'm going to keep playing with it and I'm going to assemble it, but I got to tell you right now, I don't like the tree. This is not as fluffy as the other one that I have. I don't like those wires, like the everywhere. I don't like that. I don't think I'm going to use it. It's really bad. I mean, it's really bad. Like there's like entire areas of the tree that are completely naked. I mean, you got wires hanging. It's. I gotta play with it, but maybe I'm spoiled. I don't know. All right, let's try this at the top. Nah. Nope. Nope. I'm not putting my Radkos on this. This is flimsy. This is not a good tree at all. Not at all. Let me give you close-ups. Yeah. No. No. Okay. So I have. You know my Radkos, right? They're fairly expensive. They're about $60 a piece, okay? I'm not putting them on a tree that can't stand, that has wires all over it like this. This tree is going outside. It's going on my front porch, and that's what I'm going to use it for. And I'll use my regular tree. I'm sorry, Vingly. I appreciate you sending me this tree, but I don't recommend it, so nope. That's a no for me. There's way too much empty space. The tree itself should not be moving the way it's moving. For people who are collectors, like, I mean, like literally you can see the entire inside of the tree. This is just good enough for me to put outside. And that's what I'm gonna do. So let me go get my other tree and we're gonna do what we do every year. It's just not good. I don't even know if I can put it outside because I'm concerned that it's gonna get blown over by the wind on the porch. I don't recommend this tree for anyone. If you have small kids, I mean, can you imagine? a tree that, and it's perfectly at a quarter, you know, like on a crisscross at the bottom. But if you have a toddler, all he has to do is this, is pull on it a little bit, and this tree is just like not stable at all. I'm gonna go on and on and on because that stuff is important. It's safety first, okay? Do not buy this tree, it's not safe. Okay, so here's my review, because I'm supposed to do a review, and I usually when I do reviews that are not good, I don't post them. And I have a lot that I've done in the past where the product wasn't good. But this one, I'm gonna post it, and I'll tell you why. Because this is, it's not just that it's important to me because it's Christmas related, but this is a safety issue. This tree is not safe at all, for kids, for animals, and it is an accident waiting to happen. You should not be able to turn things like that on the tree. And I mean, I can turn the entire tree while it's standing. Imagine once the ornaments are on it. So I don't think it's safe for your ornaments if you have very high quality ornaments. If you know, do like a collection like I do. If you use real glass ornament, this tree is an accident waiting to happen. So I'm going to put it outside. It's going to go on my front porch for my Christmas decor this year. And I'll put plastic ornaments in it. I'll definitely have to weight the bottom. I'll put like a sandbag or something, because this tree is going to blow away in the wind. It's got no substance to it whatsoever. It's a really bad product. And I feel obligated to tell you that, because some of you are on the market right now. It might be your first Christmas. You want a Christmas tree. See, I shouldn't be able to turn the tree. And you may see this one that's an average price. It's not super cheap, but it's not very expensive either. And you're like, oh, okay, let me see this and buy that for the family tree. And if you have toddlers, again, no. Look, the wires are like on the outside everywhere. So a toddler could come in, sees the wire, grabs the wire, pulls on. It's even like, come on. Anyway, toddler sees the wire and he's gonna go like this, and here goes your tree. Okay, that's a no. That's a whole bunch of nope for this tree. Sorry, Vingly. That's a bad review. I do not recommend at all. Okay, let me pull out my regular tree. And we're gonna go back into the Christmas spectaculars, shall we? Because that ain't it. Was that harsh as a review? Was that being harsh? I just want to make sure that I alert you. I'm gonna have a Hershey. Because I don't want anybody to get hurt, you know? And I'm telling you, if a toddler pulls on one of those wires, the whole tree comes tumbling down on the kid. That's a no-go. No. Safety first, especially around the holidays. So I'm sorry, but... Oh, that's the almond one. You're the best. Okay, this is my regular tree. And I kid you not, I think we bought it at Target. Something like 14, 15 years ago. It's not the greatest tree, but it's better than the other one, I can tell you that. Because this one is stable. Okay, this and that. Tree topper later on. 1, 2. Okay, starts with this. let's get started. You helping, Willie?
There I go.
All right.
I got this one. I got this one out. So I'm gonna put it here.
Okay, so put them over here though. Do you want to come on this side? Thank you. Let's put them by size this year, all right? It's gonna be much easier.
That's what we did last year.
We did that last year too?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's put them by size again. Because what we want is start with the small ones. And then we'll do the big ones at the bottom. Oh look, Willie, that's the one that we got the year you were born.
You.
Ah, here it is.
Oddly enough, it doesn't look like me. So.
My favorite.
Part one.
Yep. Oh. Man, they're beautiful. Aren't they the coolest? I love them. What am I gonna do when, oh, here's the chef one that was sent to me. Willie, what am I gonna do if Christopher Radko goes out of business?
Cry?
Do you think I'll cry? I probably would, yes.
Buy ones you don't have on eBay?
Yeah. Oh, I think is this the one from last year?
I don't know.
I think that's the one from last year. Look at this baby. It's big. Alright, let's put that on the sheet. Oh, North Pole. This was sent to me too by a subscriber last year. Look at this one. That's the one for Edward too, the saxophone. So I got you and as a baby in pajamas, and Edward with the saxophone.
You all got me with a trumpet?
No, I haven't seen one with a trumpet. If I do, I will get it. Oh, this one is beautiful. Look at this. So Scott went to get another string of light because I need more lights in this tree. And I want to show you what I do. When you get ornaments like this, you don't want to hang them from whatever that thing is on top, the ring, okay? So for every ornament, I check to make sure they're nicely secured. Some of them I had to glue because they kept falling off, like this one for instance, kept falling off, so I had to glue it. Because the last thing you want is for your ornament to slide off. And then I put some of that wire, that metal wire, and that metal wire, I actually spread it, and then I twist it around the actual tree branch to make sure that the ornament is secure and doesn't have a risk of falling off, because I would not be able to replace those. Look at this little family here. So if you're not familiar with Radko's, let me pick one that's one of my favorite. Not the favorite, but one of my favorite. This guy, for instance, because it's got the little fur on it. All right, so it takes, and I tell the story every time and every year, because I never know who's new. So if you're new, welcome. I have 2 Christmas trees. One is the Christopher Radko ornaments, that is solely snowmen. And then the other one is Arabian Nights, also known as 1001 Nights. That's mostly peacocks, animals, jasmine, the genie, all of that. But anyway, we're talking about Radko. So it takes about 6 days to make them. The first day they blow it into the mold and add the silver. They all have silver on the inside to give it that silver glow, to cover the glass basically. So they gotta dry. On the second day they start painting the major color for it. Oop, I'm getting some weird sun. Okay, on the second day they start painting the major colors. So if it's a snowman, it'd be white and all of that. So it's gotta dry. On the third day they do the other colors, like for instance here that would be the green, so that's gotta dry. On the fourth day they start adding details. On the fifth day they start putting the glitter and all of the extra stuff. For instance, extra stuff would be on this one, the little lettering here, or they paint little details in the box. This one's pretty neat too. Okay. And on the sixth day they do the attachment and the final glitter and work that goes on them. So that's how long it takes to make those ornaments, and that's the reason why they are that expensive. Now let me show you one that is not my super favorite, but just to show you how much work goes into making them. They all hand painted and they have names. Okay, so they're all different. The ones with the pointy nose are Frosties. The ones with the pot belly, which are my favorite, are the Jollies. So I have this one as a Jolly. This is a Jolly. This is another Jolly. I have quite a few Jollies because they really are my favorite. Look at this one. Look at the work on this one. And they're very well made. They don't fade. The glitter doesn't come off, or very rarely, because they just do them the right way. They are stunning. I love them. And I hope you love them too. Okay, here's one that's really cute. Ashley, UK North Pole, Timmy, USA. These are all the little mailbox, and that's the front of it right here. So there's a story all around them. They're not just facing forward. This one, look at this. So cute. I wish he would write the name underneath them, but anyway. So you know the Radkos when you get this little star right here. Alright, so I'm going to use those I bought last year. What did I do with this last year, remember? Oh, that was for the centerpiece. But I'm cutting those ribbon, whatever they are, strings, cutting them off and putting my little wire instead. And they are reflecting balls, so you want to put them near light so that they can reflect the light and your tree looks like it's fuller. Hey Willie, we did a good job.
Yes.
I like it. See with the fillers? Okay, so now ribbons. And this year we're only using, well, I gotta think about it. Alright, so ribbons. Last year I used those, and I think I said it was too much. So this year I think I'm gonna use those, but it's not enough. What else I got? I got this, but it's too small. What do you think, Willie?
Well, you got a whole roll of the brown stuff here.
Well, I have enough of this too, but I just don't know. Could we do both?
I think that one would be too much.
You think it'd be too much?
Yeah.
Let's try bits and pieces of this. I have them following a line, right? Looks so much better if it was like a candy cane type ribbon.
Maybe you could buy some for next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. You'll remind me?
I have no idea.
You don't know if you'll be able to remind me? I probably should. Watch my own videos and preparation, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Thanks, Willie.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think we got it. And the Radko is up. So here it is with full light in the dining room ceiling. I'm going to turn off the lights a little bit so you can see it with its own Christmas light. But here it is. I'm not done. I'm still playing around with the ribbons. I didn't like the ribbons, they were too static. So I'm putting them in diagonal and with longer length. So it gives a little bit more dynamic to a tree. I don't know if that makes sense. Ah, it's me again in poor lighting. Okay, this is the earliest I've ever done the Radko tree. Or Christmas decoration for that matter. I want to enjoy my Christmas decoration for a long period of time. Like usually I do it again maybe 2 weeks before Christmas, and then Scott wants it out before New Year's Eve, so I get like 3 weeks. This time around I'm gonna get a good 4 to 5 weeks out of my Christmas decor, and it gives me time to move around and you know, replace and position better. Anyway, I love it. I hope you do too. Thumbs up if you like this video, and I'm looking forward to the rest of my decoration for the holidays. And I still don't know what I'm going to call this series. I think Christmas Spectacular. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. at My Great Challenge, my vintage finds for gift ideas, Frenchie and Tubby on Etsy, and then channel merch for My Great Challenge fans on Etsy as well at My Great Challenge Gift. And for a more intimate look into my family and personal life, you can follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/mygreatchallenge. Thank you for watching. Bye! Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.